Hey, this your boy Koupman DropTopVision CFO. I just jumped out of the pool with Dirty Glove Bouncer. Cheer!
I drug the street forever and I got no support back. Tell these niggas let you ride for them, they don't ride back.
All right, y'all, so we have DropTopVision CFO Coop off the porch today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling lovely. I'm blessed. How you doing?
I am doing really good. Now, you are an Atlanta native already, so what part of Atlanta are you from?
I'm born and raised off of Jonesboro Road, not Forest Park, not Clayton County. I'm talking about Jonesboro Road, Jonesboro North Bricks, you know what I mean? Not the real bricks, that's where I'm from, the real South Side, you know what I mean? Not none of that other stuff, you know what I mean? No disrespect to nobody, but I'm talking about what hey man, what millions was made in Payback. Woo! I'm from the real Zone 3, Jonesboro North to be exact, up the street from the South, you know what I mean? That's where I'm from.
Now, in the Jonesboro North projects, what was going down back then?
Everything. It was the dope selling, domestic violence, to be truthful with you. That's what I grew up in. My life was domestic violence, you know what I'm saying? When the crack hit Atlanta, I didn't get the luxury of seeing my uncle or my big cousin selling the dope and getting all the money. I was on the flip end of it. Well, it was just when the folks smoked the dope, my mom and my dad and them went on it, you know what I mean? But I had an uncle that was. And they used to give my uncle the dope to see him come in the house to raise all type of heck on, you know what I mean, just to see that. So I had to grow up seeing that, you know what I mean? That type of domestic violence.
Did it ever like mess with you mentally, having to grow up and just see all of these different things going on?
Heck yeah, it sure did. Because it put me in a mind frame that where I see like, I seen my mama getting beat, not by her boyfriend or her husband, by her brother. You know what I'm saying? That was a whole different psych. Like, that's what I seen. I didn't get a chance to go and, like, everybody knew listening at the rap. I didn't get a chance to do that, you know what I mean? I had to listen at gospel, you know what I mean? Like, I had to listen at gospel. That's why Kirk Franklin is the most gangster to me. Cause he was the one, like when I was coming up, he was hated by the church almost. They didn't even want you singing his music in church. And he was trying to bring folks to God, you feel what I'm saying? So it was like just growing up in that aspect, you know what I mean? And seeing that and
So the gospel music was basically like your piece. Like you had to listen to that in order to stay.
I ended up being the drummer in church by default. I ended up being the drummer, and I just fell in love with the art of, when I used to go to church and I used to see, I sat back and one day asked myself that question: what is it about the music that you go in and people catch the Holy Ghost? Because they ain't catching it without the drums and the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? My brother played the keyboard and he'll get in there and boom, 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 but then you get somebody with some drums, it's like that. Then that's when you start finding about the African spiritual, you know what I'm saying? About the African ancestors, about how like when they hit them drums, that's a whole different rhythm. You know what I mean? So when you listen to my music, I'm riding the drums, I ain't riding the keyboard. I might hum to the keyboard or hum to the keys, or whatever, but it's that drum that they used to just, like I witnessed it, like, and then you go find out about your ancestors, you know what I mean? About, you know, about your African heritage and find out that them drums is a whole different thing. That's a communication with you and a higher power in a sense. And that's a whole different subject, man. Hey man, listen, we're gonna get off track. We're gonna get off track.
Now, just going back into your background, at what age did you officially jump off the porch?
About 11 or 12. 11 or 12, because when I went to Price Middle School, I grew up in it, but you know what I'm saying, I had to stay in the house. But when I went to middle school, it was over with. I'm talking about it was over with. I got to see everything, and I'm around a whole different variety of people at this point. It just wasn't the people that was in the South or in the houses or over there up off of Brown Mill. This right here was like, you got Carver, like you said, Carver, Joyland, Lakewood, Alpha Village, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, over there where Robert Lee, you know, Lil Key manager from, you know what I mean, over there in that area, you know what I mean, shouts out to them folk, Late, him and Big 8, you know what I mean, yeah, them, it was a difference, you know what I mean? But it wasn't no different though. It wasn't no difference though.
And what would you say were some lessons that you learned quickly at that age?
Man, if you take something from somebody, be responsible, you know what I mean? Accept the consequences. I robbed a dude one time, and I'm talking about I robbed him. I was a young dude. I got stuck in Summerhill, and I don't know if Horne still living to this day, but Horne was a terrorizer. I ain't gonna never forget Horne. And it took my uncle to get my life spared on that situation. And I was a young dude. I robbed, shot a cousin, and it taught me when you do something to somebody, please believe these folks got some cousins and some uncles that you free pick them, they gonna free pick you. Like, and when they come free pick you, Horne wasn't playing the ball with me. Like, this man pulling the pistol on me like, bro, you ain't even coming this. I'm talking about, man, that man got me, I ain't gonna even lie, got me. Man, that's the first spot I ever got ran out of, and I'm finna be all the way real. I was at the gym hooping. Boom, I always been a hooper. Young dude, I wanted to be a hooper. Bam. I'm thinking it's cool. I'm in the gym playing with him. I'm shooting the basketball. Horne fired off on me. Boom, that thing I know it about 12 niggas on my head. Like that for real. I took off down there. Oh, mama, I don't want to go back out there. I'm straight. Dead serious. It was on Hill Street. On Hill Street, man. You know what I mean? For real. Free my cousin John, man. He's Summerhill. Everybody know John, man. For real. Yeah, for real.
You was young and turned.
What? I was a PK. I was the ultimate PK. I'm talking about, man, what? Fight, man. Hit in the face with bill ballers. Dead serious. This my cousin right here. His mama was the one really just opened my mind to a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
And I do know during your time off the porch, you went to prison. What age were you when you went?
Man, I went to prison at 29 years old. I got to turn 30 in prison and learned a lot, though. I think a lot of folks need to go to prison, really.
Can you repeat that?
I think a lot of folks need to go to prison. A lot of these folk that got all these backbones and you got people that support you. A lot of people get the game really twisted. When I sat down now, I ain't had nobody sending me no money. I ain't had nobody giving me nothing. I had a couple of folks that'll bless me. You know what I'm saying? But me sitting back on Christmas time, I didn't get no Christmas letter, and I got daughters. You know what I'm saying? I got a mama, I got a sister, and I got brothers. But to be down there and be in a situation where you forgot about, and you can't call nobody, that's the problem with a lot of people in their world right now. You got somebody you can call on. You got a safe haven to run to. But when you got to start making decisions, they ain't ready for it. We'll put this in, man.
And how would you say your time spent in prison really changed you?
How it really changed me? Because it taught me I have to be me regardless. You meet me the first day you meet me, I'm gonna be me. If you can't accept that, because at the end of the day, if I meet you in 6 months down the line, I'm gonna have to eventually, if I'm faking it, I'm gonna have to eventually turn out to be me. And you might not like the real me, so I'm gonna give you the real me off the muscle. And you don't like it, okay, cool. And that eliminates the fake. Because I'm giving you real and my energy and your energy, if it don't mix, you know what I mean? It's like cornbread back in the day when, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't run around the house stoned because it's gonna make your cornbread bumpy in the oven. So you gotta mix it right. You gotta mix my energy right. I can't do everybody's energy, you feel me?
Did you have a lot of outside support while you were in there?
What, outside support? We ain't gonna speak on that, but I had people that was saying they were my support that didn't show no support. Like, that's the most loneliest thing in life, when you put yourself in a position to sacrifice your life, and that's what people don't understand. You say, I went to prison, but I got children at home. How you go to prison and you got children at home? That means you show more loyalty to everybody else but your own kid. Because if you're gonna sacrifice anything, you're gonna go get a job, like what I got going on right now. It's just, I learned that once you take care of what you need, everything you want gonna follow. It's gonna come so easy. Everything I ever wanted to do, DropTopVision, started in 2012, because I'm a bald head dude, so I was like, my last name Coop, so you know. So I'm gonna give you a drop top, I'm gonna give you a vision, baby, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop the top right through the sea, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a vision. And that been always my dream. The pandemic hit last year, I was like, man, all this free money they giving out, you know what I mean, from this unemployment, I was like, shoot, all them jobs I ever had for 3-4 months, oh, it paid off then. Mm-hmm. It paid off then. I was able to just say, I'm gonna give me a logo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go on and get me a logo. Turned that, you know what I mean? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Now, when you got out, what were some real life challenges you had to face?
Man, being homeless, sleeping in the train station for 3 weeks, like dead serious. Get out, had a pot. They gave me a couple of $100. Last thing that boy Dave said, shouts out to Super Dave, you know what I'm saying? Get a phone. Get a phone, Coop. Get a phone, Coop. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know, you know what I'm saying? At that point, I was like, man, my sister had done told the parole board I couldn't stay with her because she was scared that if I one day when I pulled to be that they're gonna lock her up. You know what I'm saying? And that spooked my sister. She ain't with that, so she told them folks, nope, I had to sit in that extra time. And when they found out what was going on, they were like, nah, go home and just stay out of trouble. That's how the relationship me and my parole officer had. Stay out of trouble. I don't care what you're doing. I understand your situation. So I don't think a lot of folk been in positions where they've been told by this, like you on parole and you got all your earthly belongings in a bag and you go to these folks and say, I need y'all help. I don't want to go back. You got you and your child right here and they look at y'all and say, well, we can help you. We can't help you with your child. But go ahead on, stay out of trouble. So it's like a lot of situations when you come home from prison, there be a lot of pressure on them folks. So ain't nobody, it's like, man, I just refuse to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that know me know for one thing, I've been wanting that music for so long. They know this. And that's the difference between my support system and a lot of folks' support system. A lot of people knew I wanted this. A lot of people. But did they support it? Nah, I felt like you could have told me I was trash as hell and just let me be. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of that fake support, you know what I mean? Like, I done put a lot of stuff together for a lot of people on their music tip. And feel like it's like when you intimidate a lot of people in a sense, they're not ready for that. So it's like you can have I can have my cousin right here, he $1 million minded person. I can see that. I got one or two things that have him with me, put him in position, or have him with me and make sure he don't get in position.
Now, how exactly did music come about for you?
Playing drums in church. But I always wanted to rap. I never could listen to that rap, but I always wanted to rap. You know what I'm saying? So it was like playing drums in church, really. Come across some of these keyboard players, and I used to be fouting drums though, but it was them drums, that rhythm, being in church, playing the drum, got to rap, but having so much respect for God, I ain't finna cuss, so I had to learn how to rap without cussing. That's why my penmanship, I can outright most of these rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it because I done learned they method and I done learned the right method. And that's what done put me in a whole different situation. That's why I'm ready to just do like this and put my cousin in position, put Loco in position. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real, the DropTopVision, like Andre 3000 said about the South, really got something to say. And it just ain't really about me. Cause my daughter, she the owner of this company. I'm the CFO, that's why she said CFO. A lot of people don't understand what the CFO is. Everybody wanna be the chief executive officer, CEO, but they don't wanna be the one that go get the bread and make the bread, you know what I'm saying, to keep the CEO where he can make the decision. So me, my daughter's birthday, I gave her this company. DropTopVision is my daughter's company. You know what I mean? It's hers. So when I'm working for her and everybody that's on this situation, they got faith into my situation, into my brand, not situation. Let me correct that. Everybody that's with that, you support my child, so guess what? I can't do nothing but at the end of the day, make sure that you, for helping my child, you straight. And that's the momentum a lot of people don't get and the aspect a lot of people don't understand.
Now, what motivated you to start taking rap serious and pursuing it full time?
When I saw Outkast DJ House, and he was just a DJ. When I saw his house and he was just a You know what I'm saying? He was on Dave Chappelle. He made it look so easy, but when I wanted to work with him, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to work with him. I specifically asked the higher power. I don't want to work with drama. And I was young then. I don't want to work with drama, Clue, none of them. I want to work with DJ. This DJ, because he was on the Dave Chappelle show, and he made it look easy with Big Boy. Like, he was back there just scratching. He doing like him scratching. Oh, it's scratching by itself. He at 5, drinking water. Put that water down, came back and rotate. Boom, boom, boom. I say, man, God, if I can work with any DJ, I want to work with him. Man, I went in that man's house and he gave me some jewels. And I got exactly what I asked for. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing. Be careful what you ask for, because when you get it might not be what you want now. So ask for what you need, because I ain't want, hey, man. Shouts out to Cut Master Swift, man. That's a real one. Like, for real. That's the first, hey, man. Gave me some real jewels. You know what I'm saying? Like, real jewels that people don't even understand, that you got to be equipped to understand, really, mentally.
And as you're pursuing your rap career, what would you say is like the biggest risk that you took with it that actually paid off?
Starting DropTopVision, getting serious about DropTopVision. And it was a risk because I hear a lot of people that became successful in the way they did. They just said, I took the risk on say, man, the hell with it. I'm finna go full-fledged in it. If I put the same amount of time into my business that I put into my job, you know what I mean? Like, I heard all of them say it. And Ross said something, he got an Instagram post where he said, it take 10 years for your goal to manifest. You know what I mean? Like, DropTopVision per se was never the goal. The mission that DropTopVision is on has been me being a person that is taken serious, knowing that I'm ready to sit at the table with anybody, let's talk business. When I come, I want 32 million. Why I want 32 million? Because this is not no label, this is a brand. I'm here to show everybody really, like, promote yourself to the ultimate fullest. Why I wear Nikes? Because I'm really about a chick. Anytime you see me, you're gonna see me on a pair of Nikes. Or you're gonna be Nikes on, I'm gonna have my brand on, like, all the way to the fullest. That's what, like, and that's, I think, what a lot of people is missing. Whatever you see me do with my logo, you can do with yours. Whatever you see me do with my brand, you can do with yours. Let's sit down. Come consult with me, and I promise you, whatever your vision is, we're gonna see through it. I'm like, we're gonna see through it. You wanna record? You want shirts? You want flyers? What you want? I'm gonna give it to you. I'm a Frank Lucas, I'm gonna free the Frank Lucas the game for that merchandise. I'm gonna give you the same quality at a cheaper number than what everybody else getting it to you for. Cause it ain't about the money gonna come.
Now, how did you end up getting your rap name?
I done had about 5 rap names. But back when Kanye and not Kanye, it was Kanye, but back when Future and Drake had a Jumpman song, Kanye had one too. My rap name, everybody, when y'all see this, everybody gonna be like, boy, look at Koupman DropTopVision. Hold on, they go Koupman DropTopVision. Boy, Koupman DropTopVision done jumped on the Porch, man, what's going on? But it ain't Koupman DropTopVision no more, because everybody didn't take Koupman DropTopVision serious. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Koupman came by on that song, that Jumpman song that Kanye had. Go type in Koupman on YouTube, and that's the introduction to Koupman. You're gonna see me with the big goof ass hat, when everybody was wearing the Forest Ranger hat, like, you know what I mean? Whatever they call them things. That was the introduction to Koupman. And that's what translated, like, that's when I learned, like, I was able to be me. That's when I learned, like, far as recording, like, that punching in, it's a method, but also it's just like writing. You might as well say these folks be talking about they freestyle. No, y'all ain't freestyling, y'all really writing. You put me in a room with somebody, and as quick as you freestyle, I'm gonna write mine, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. Just that simple. We all writing. Ain't nobody freestyling. Please, everybody stop saying freestyling, because you going over it. You sit there, listen to it, now I don't wanna keep that. Cool, what you think about it? You think that was hardcore? I spent a 100-round drum on them nigga cause they play it. You think, yeah, cool, keep that whatever hard. All right, cool. All right, they go engineer, boom. That just like that. You know what I mean? That was really going on. You know what I mean? But Koupman, oh man. Koupman is the business man. But at the same time, Koupman still gonna jump in the jungle with my guy. You know what I mean? We're gonna jump in the jungle. I feel I can still go, I still rap, you know what I mean? That's why when you listen to my song, you know, Bounce Back, my single for my Payback album, you know, I started off, you know what I mean? I dropped Street Facts, there was no support there, you know what I mean? Nobody supported Street Facts. It's all on our platform. You know what I mean? Produced by my boy KT, the great, you know what I'm saying? The greatest engineer, I don't care what nobody say, the greatest engineer to touch this city. You know what I mean? Like, his name is KT, a Southside legend. Everybody, anybody from the Southside that came across that man. That's how I know I'm supposed to make it in the music. Cause home got me sounding like, ooh, 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 ooh. You feel me? For real, like dead serious. Then I got my boy Chubb, like I'm all about the sound. And DropTopVision, I'm about your sound. If it ain't, oh man, you can have the trashiest song. It's the trashiest songs done been out. But they were hot because these folks took the sound and made it sound like the way it was supposed to sound like, you know? But Koupman, yeah, Koupman, that guy. Koupman. Coupe DeVille was silly. Coupe DeVille was willing to risk something for nothing. Coupe DeVille was really to ride behind everybody's movement and never mind ride behind mine. That's how Coupe DeVille was. Koupman, understand I help your movement if you help mine. I help you put your movement in a position you help mine. You know what I mean? Like, for real, because I'm all about, like, it's like, I know I'm a $1 million minded person. I know this. So I got to get around people that understand it also. My t-shirt print and press business, it came about just on the whim of me trying to really find something to invest my money in. And that's when I learned, because you start something with somebody don't mean you got to finish with them, because somebody tried to trick me up out of all that. You know what I mean? Like, what? These some banjos we spinning around here, man, for this. So everything, you know what I mean? Like, the DropTopVision shirt right there, it was all, like, I made this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot y'all. I am so sorry. I'm going to deliver y'all some.
Yeah, you know we feel some type of way about that, but. All
the time, like Rich Homie Quan up in here. We didn't get that shirt, we feel some type of way. But now, like, though, for real, though, so it came about, the t-shirt business came about, and a couple of phone calls and a couple of reaching out later trying to learn something turned into like, well, if you're trying to do this, I can help you do this, and we can do this, and let's do this. And I'm like, what? So it ain't even so much of the music that's getting me through the door. It's gonna be the merchandise. You wanna get your merchandise right, I'm telling you now. Whatever you want to do, I'm gonna make it happen. You wanna get the balance for your front yard, let's go, let's get it done. You wanna get some coffee mugs made, let's go, let's get it done. You wanna get some patches done to put on your jackets or whatever, let's go, let's get it done. This is here to let you know, like, for everybody in Atlanta that know me, really, a lot of people know me. Y'all had Peel on here. You know, me and Peel was the two youngest in Killer Mike's Grind Time rap gang.
I was just finna get into that.
Yeah, like, if you see it right here on my arm, it say Grind Time. You know what I'm saying? It says Grind Time. Every time I dealt with a situation or a squad, I inked it on me, Grind Time. Duffer Bad Boys, you know what I'm saying? Dollar Boy, shouts out to Dollar Boy, you know what I mean? Grind On, shouts out to them folk, you know what I mean? Y'all had Block 125 on here, you know what I mean? Like, all these folks, shouts out to Block. He the one sitting back, I'm sitting back looking at Block like, okay, bro, really doing it. Like Block been rapping too now. Everybody was rapping, and somebody once told me, you gotta, just because you want to rap don't mean you have to rap, you know what I mean? You can put yourself in a whole different position. And that's how I ended up with doing this, you know what I'm saying? And that's what made me take it all the way serious. Somebody told me that. They had a heat press, all that stuff, the cameo. I'm like, what the hell? I don't want it. You can have it, because I promise you, if you go hard in this like you do your music, You gonna take off. I say, what? So I start getting inspired by a block just off of that alone. Like, what? That man started with Dickie suits? That's fire. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a whole different level, a whole different ball game. You use that to introduce your music to the people. That's how, like, and that's if I choose to go back to it. You know what I'm saying? I got a little tie by the way, Loco. They way younger than me. You know what I mean? Like, let them have it. Put them in position. Use my resources. My situation, like the Payback project, and then the Coops on Coops before that is just a method of like how they used to do it back when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? You always drop the mixtape. That's why I got 2 videos, 2 personal to hate on. Hate on shot by my boy D House motherfucker, and the other one shot by Culinary HD, my girl Tip. You know what I mean? So I got 2 videos, 2 singles for that. Finna shoot the 1 single, bounce back for they're gonna push Payback album. But I'm finna drop the mixtape, take it back and just have fun. And I think that's the essence of a lot of people is missing. They don't have fun. They don't have fun no more. Whatever you do, you're supposed to have fun in it. You don't supposed to sit around here like I go to work. I work too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grinder. Like that, I take that seriously. Grind time is embedded in me. You know what I'm saying? Anything going on, grind on. I take that for real. It's deeper than just a quote to me. Anything you're going through in life, you got to go through it. Shouts out to my boy Chug. My boy Chug, mama just died. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. And every day he's like, bro, what we gonna do today? Bro, go ahead, grieve. He like, I understand what you're saying, Coop. You know what I'm saying? But we still, you know what I'm saying? You still got this to do. You know what I'm saying? He was right there with me, making sure I had a lot of things prepared. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Gotta grind. You gotta grind.
And just touching back on Grind Time Official, how were you able to link up with Killer Mike?
Man. Once again, it go back to asking for certain things. I heard him for the first time on that Whole World song Outkast. I was like, man, God, I was just like this in my cousin's car. I was like, man, God, if I sound like any nigga, let me sound like him. I don't even care. That nigga sound like he from New York, but he can rap. And I just so happened to, my oldest child, moms, she was best friends with one of his cousins. And to be real, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say it, but you know what I mean, but Tig, that was one of the reasons I really tried it. She wasn't even my baby mom back then, but that one reason I wanted to get Killer Mike just that bad. Ended up meeting the dude that was his first producer, named Tay, over there at the house. You know what I'm saying? Me and the boy Junior boy, we had got real cool. But I ended up meeting Tay, and I used to beg Tay every day, bro, please start back making beats. Man, I promise you I'm fine. If you just bad, please start. He was like, bro, I don't do it no more. That man told me this for like 8 months. Then one day he was like, man, you know what, bro, I'm gonna turn you on to Zach, bro. You got some folk, they got some Pontiac Sunfires out here that ain't got nothing. Be a coupe for everybody. Don't stretch yourself thin, but be able to make everybody understand. So if you want to talk about the Lambo coupe, we're going to whip him on that. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about the Pontiac, like I said, the Pontiac Sunfire, that's somebody in the projects who might have some, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? Somebody in Jonesboro RD might be trapping out in. You might get you a little Pontiac, you know what I mean, Trans Am or something, coupe. You might get you the, man, whatever coupe you want, I'm him. You know what I'm saying? So he told me, just don't, you know what I mean? And that's what just set me apart from everybody. I can get on track with anybody, like, for real. Let's do this. But like I said, it's just, at this point, it's the brand, DropTopVision. You know what I'm saying?
And you also have an upcoming project called Payback. Tell us a little bit about that.
Payback came off really, and that's what I've been mentioning, you know what I mean? Payback, if a lot of folks go check out Mel Gibson, he got a movie called Payback where his character was called Porter. And I feel like Porter, with my respect when it comes to me in this industry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people done left me for dead. You know what I mean? Like in that movie, they shot Porter, they shot him up and left him for dead. All Porter had was his 6-shooter, and he wanted his 70 bands back. All I got is my microphone, you know what I'm saying? Dead serious, that's why I tell the microphone right here, so I don't want it to be like that. I got me and my microphone, you feel me? Like dead serious. He got his 6-shooter, I got my microphone, and all I'm finna come through and wreak hell and get my respect. Y'all gonna give it to me, cause I'm tired of asking for it. He asked for his 70,000, they were like, man, you doing all this for 100? No, I'm doing it for 70. We said, yeah, 70,000, it's the principle. I want what's mine. I done set my standard. Y'all respected me, quote unquote, at one point, so y'all shot me up and took my money? Come on, for real? I done been raw in this rap, man. I done been raw in this shit. I done been lied to, told out. I ain't gonna tell you before had me thinking I was finna sign to. I done quit my job at Foot Locker and everything. Had me think I got big money coming. Yeah, all that. Had my own studio. Had to go to prison, cause went to prison, you know what I'm saying? Like, this rapper do a lot of things to a lot of people instead of doing what you need to do. I went and got in the street. Like I said, I was a church boy. I went and got in the street cause didn't nobody respect the church, boy. Well, they gonna respect you if you go to prison. I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I'm talking about dead serious, so you'll start making decisions. I ain't saying I made decisions to go to prison, but I made decisions to get money. Like, boy, look, let's do this, let's do that. I done did some real shit, and the stuff I went to prison for was like, what the hell? I go to prison by this, and I done did this. Life lesson. Everybody done went to prison for this. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got away with this. They ain't fortunate to just have a chance to just redeem themselves. It's a lot of people that thought, like right now when they see this, you know, I don't supposed to be sitting right here. I don't supposed to be in certain positions. It's no nothing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm where I'm supposed to be. So if you thinking I'm not supposed to be here, that means you really don't get it. That means you was one of the ones who seen $1 million mine sitting right here, and you rather have him right here than boom. You know what I mean? Shouts out to everybody, you know what I mean? I love everybody, you know what I mean? For real.
Now, with this project Payback, how will it different from your 2019 project Street Facts?
It's all me. It's all me. No help for as like, you know, my boy KT, in there rapping, like a lot of, like KT was real big fixture in what I had going on the Street Fact. He produced every song on that album except for the first one. Me and KT, we sat down and KT was like, now cool, boom. Man, I'm tired of hipping folk. All right now, cool. Man, he made every beat. So he sat down with me. He helped me with my cadences. You know what I'm saying? He helped me with my knowing how to, like if I'm gonna say something, how to say it. Don't rush it. Take your time and have fun with it. It ain't even as serious as you think it is. I used to be all that, the mad rapper. You know what I'm saying? I used to be him. So it's like, this Payback album is more like, it's all me, like everything on there, like, it's all me, shoot, why, look. The beat selections, everything, it's all me. But the Payback album really gonna be, and let me rephrase that. Payback album really gonna be a compilation album. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a compilation album for me introducing me and my team. Everybody that I feel I got faith in. Because over my life, I done went to so many people, I'm like, when it come that time, I'm coming to get you. Now, if you ready when I come get you, now, if you see this interview and you're not on the stage, there's no disrespect, ain't no hurt feeling, but everybody on the stage, minus my boy Amazing, you know what I'm saying? And Still, and House. If you're not on the stage, like, I handpicked certain people I wanted to be here. And that's another thing. You gotta take your crowd just as serious as I'm taking mine. If I'm willing to help you promote your brand, take it serious. It's deeper than a logo, it's a brand. So I'm here to show you. You see my car, you're gonna see my logo in the back of my car window. At nighttime, boom, I'm hitting button on both passenger, on back driver door and passenger door, boom, my logo on the ground. I'm here to show them the ultimate way. Man, put your logo in these, if you got a logo or whatever it is, put it in these people's face. You put it in these people's face, and you brand yourself, and they can't take it from you. It's 100 million, all these people in the world, it's 1 million people feel just like you. And now the internet, man, play, you can get it a million and some now. Just put it in their face. So I'm here to put it in your face. DropTopVision, Koupman, Loco, the tie by the way. The man don't want to be my manager, but I keep telling him, Mr. Manager, you know what I'm saying, my boy Horne. You know what I mean? Like this, like when I say support, this the only individual right here took his profile pic and made it my album cover. You know what I'm saying? My album cover was his profile pic. I didn't ask him to do that. I didn't ask him to repost nothing. No, I ain't never, and me and bro been knowing each other since Price Middle, like young dudes. But one thing he never did was, he here. He's here, you know what I mean? So support go a long way. That's why my whole situation, my cameraman, house, amazing, you know what I'm saying? My partner amazing sitting out there in the yard, you know what I'm saying? I told him he got to sit in the yard right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say his name, but he gonna have to stay in the yard because he came late, you know what I mean? But he got the fit on, you feel me? So I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm gonna think about it, you know what I mean? We're gonna keep him in the yard, keep him in the car with the AC off and the windows up, you know what I'm saying? But now support goes a long way, and get what? I just met my cameraman, amazing. I met them like in 2018 after prison. You know what I'm saying? So the person I am right now sitting, they know for a fact when if I say I was sleeping in an apartment with a paint bucket, they know I ain't lying. If they say, boy, I really got it out the mud, they know I ain't lying. If I turn nothing into something, they know I ain't, and I'm not doing nothing till, I don't even care if you think I'm lying or not, but just the fact that the support, you feel what I'm saying? It goes a long way. Cause even Martin Luther King in his dream, you think if he ain't had no support, he would have been out there marching? Cause it hot as hell outside, and he was marching in some heat like that. So you think he was gonna go out there by himself and march? He seen about a good 10, 20, like, all right, I guess I'll just go out here and I'll do my part today for the people. And he went out there and marched, you feel me? That support. Cause when you got a message, and somebody understand your message, they gonna support it. I'm just not out here with I ain't finna lead you wrong. And I ain't finna have nobody around me lead me wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple people now, that's a couple of people that, you know what I mean? Like I said, my boy Chubb and my boy KT. Them the only two I really excuse. Because guess what? I'm in position because of them two. You feel what I'm saying? And they got, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different situation, you know what I mean? But to be where I am, you know what I mean? Sitting on off the porch, this is my cousin, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't no crook, you know what I mean? This is like my cousin. So for him to believe in what I got going on, you feel what I'm saying? He got his own situation going on. I'm just here to be and it ain't even about, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting people know, like, I'm talking about before, he a blessing to be here. And people don't understand blessings when they sin, because he was born, they were told he wasn't gonna walk, none of that. He was gonna be mentally retarded and all of that. So this a blessing sin right here, you feel what I'm saying? Like, real talk. I seen his mama cry about this. So to see my cousin went again with everything the doctor said, like really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he walking, I'm talking about, just had him a little cool around this thing like this, he on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And I salute that, and one thing about it, my little cuz, one thing, I pay attention to everything, so if I had picked you to be in my situation, please believe I sat back and watched. Loco, like in the situation, Chubb a real intricate role, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he got his situation going on, but that was Chubb's choice he wanted to bring to the situation. This was my choice. When I first met him, boy, he was sitting at the computer, you know what I'm saying? He like this, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay, bro, you engineer yourself. Like, you don't even know me like that, big bro. You be asking me nothing like that. And that's what I respect when I see a person, you can record yourself, so that means business-wise, you on a whole different platform and a whole different level. I can engineer, you know what I'm saying? I just need you to mix me down, you know what I'm saying? Give me a master me down, you know what I mean? I don't even need you to record me. You just cut costs, learn the business, and that's what folk don't know. And them the type of people I want to learn, you know what I'm saying? I want to do business with. I want a part of my brand. My brand gonna branch off and do so many things. And that's what people don't understand. You gotta brand yourself. I branded myself with a whole bunch of brands on me, man. Grind Time. Burner Brothers, the first rap group I was a part of, with Zach, the dude taught Killer Mike how to rap. We was called the Burner Brothers. But all the support came from his end. You feel what I'm saying? I'll always get on a person's situation and I'm part of your support system. But when it was my turn to get supported, a lot of times it wasn't there. A lot of folks, they be ready, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to take off, okay, but is you willing? It's a difference.
Willing. I like that you said, is you willing?
Folks don't understand, that's a whole different. I got that from Killer Mike, I'm telling you. He say some stuff like it, man, you sitting there like it, he gonna do two things. He gonna talk to you or he gonna talk over your head, and it's up to you to catch it. I done seen, and I used to sit back and like, I'm a big fan of him, Pill, the whole team. I was a fan of these people, so when I came around, like for real, when I came around, I was like, hell, why what a part of these niggas? And Zach wouldn't even let me go to the studio with him in there. Cause I ain't know no history or nothing, I ain't know no rap. I had to learn about NWA and all that. I'm talking about for real, I had to get a crash course in rapping. Who is who? Why they so great? What make this person different? Why do they listen to this person? Why is this person the go-to person? See, all these rappers a lot of the rappers like, my boy Rio. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta mean. I got that tattooed on me too. You know what I'm saying? And I started really back before I went to prison in 2016, me and him got together. And Horne was a different type of animal in the music. But Horne was a different animal in the street too. Feel what I'm saying? And he was one of the ones where the streets took over. Like he was I looked up to him. He got a daughter, her name Kayla. You know what I'm saying? Me and his mom, we talked back and forth like, but him, he was another influence on me in his music too. And in the streets, I ain't gonna lie. Like came with, and that's when I learned you have to make decisions. And that's the problem with a lot of these rappers, what's going on with them right now. You got everything going on in the street, you got everything going on in the industry too. So you mean to tell me you willing to lose everything from this side that's legit for this side? You go kick it with a dorm full of niggas, man? For real? Like, and that's what people don't even really understand. They don't even understand when they made it. I don't think folks looked at when they don't understand when they made it. You don't understand when you don't even understand, people don't even understand how to create a position. The other night, a dude, my Chug called me, and he was like, bro, he had everything planned out. I ain't know this was gonna happen, but you always be prepared, but when it's your time, stuff like this will happen. You gotta boss up and be a boss. And put your feelings to the side. Like I'm one of them ones in my studio, I don't want nobody in and out, but I learned how to just sit back and control control that and let happen what happened. Like my boy Chug was like, I want you to come to the studio. It's DropTopVision, you know what I'm saying, / shoebox, you know what I'm saying? So we in there, it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. He like, I don't know these folk coming, but on the back of his mind, he know what's going on. He just showing me like, I'm taking this serious, bro. This at the tip of our fingertip. 5 people done came in, now 5, 6 people done came in, and about 30 minutes after they came, about an hour after they came in, about 2 o'clock in the morning. Dude go outside, trouble, walked in my studio. You feel me? Like this here, came in, boom, just off. And these, whatever they got going on, just to sit back as, I ain't trying to be no rapper, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to fall on my shit. I can't lean back, but I'm just, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm just sitting back like on the phone like, dang. Trouble manager, White Boy D, started out with Killer Mike. You know what I'm saying? He chose Trouble. I was sending my music to him and everything. Trouble was the better attraction back then. He saw more into it, bro. I've been rapping that long when Trouble came home from prison. You feel what I'm saying? He had somebody that worked for him, that supported what he wanted to do. And that's the main thing. And when it's your time, you gotta know it's your time, but don't squander it and mess it up. It's about positioning and branding yourself. You go to shows, everybody got Gucci, Louis, whatever. They got it all on, everything they made from across the water, but they yet ain't branding themselves. You feel what I'm saying?
And before we wrap up, what would you say is the one thing that you want people to know about your brand, DropTopVision?
I want everybody to know DropTopVision is your go-to source on marketing and promoting yourself. If you want to get cups made, if you want to get shirts made of any flavor, you feel what I'm saying? Any texture, any flavor, I got you. You want to get your somebody graduating, you want to get your yard banners, I got you. You want to get whatever you want to do, I got you. That's what I want everybody to know about DropTopVision. That's what Koupman bringing to, to this, that everybody that know me, It's time, let's get it. You know what I mean?
And feel free to shout out your people. You done brought the squad on the porch.
Got my boy a little top out of the way, man. My boy Loco right here. I got my boy Marathon Corn, man. You know what I mean? Everything. That's who I'm shouting out. Shout out. And you know what? Priscilla gonna kill me. I gotta give honor to God. Priscilla gonna kill me. Make sure you put that in there, you hear me? I gotta thank God, you know what I'm saying? And my boy Gigi McGee, that's another intricate role, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Gigi, man. Shouts out to Gigi, but yeah, that's another intricate role.
I drove the street forever, and I got no support back. Tell these niggas let you ride